Hello and welcome back to Are You Serious Talk. I am Mello.
I'm DJay.
I'm DJay.
And this is Are You Serious Talk. Now the first topic that we're talking about today is, we're just talking about new music. This is spring and spring always issue out a lot of new music. I heard some good music today. I want to start out by where I left off last episode with Fantasia. I love her new song, Win or Lose. It's like, it gives me something, and it seems like she's speaking from her heart. It seems like she's speaking from experience. And I'm really liking the song. She's getting a lot of backlash from people. People saying she's talking about her ex-boyfriend, well, her baby's daddy. And I feel like it's a great song. What do y'all think about the song?
I mean, we all know she's talking about Antoine Cook. I mean, it's just apparent. I mean, it's a good song. I think her and her camp are doing a really good job at turning her career around with this new album, and her image, her sound, everything is actually coming together. She's coming together more as a full package artist, which is good. And I kind of like to see this more of Fantasia, not the personal life of crazy. I'm taking people's man, sleeping around, that type of thing. I want to hear her voice, because when she won American Idol, it was about her voice,
exactly, not
about her private life.
True. As far as the video goes, I really liked the video. I thought it was very classic, very regal, and it had a certain era to it, but it was so sophisticated, so well performed and well put together. The short bob was cute on her and everything. I thought it was really hot. The song is going to have to take some time to grow on me. You know, like you hear a song on the radio, it's like, oh, okay. And after you hear it a few times, it's like, nah, I'm finally into it. But that's how I feel about it. That's just me.
Yeah, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not something that like I get in the car. Okay, Fantasia.
I bumped it.
Nah, it's gonna have to grow on me. I like it though.
Like when I first heard it, I didn't like it, but it's like when you know how you just sit, like one day you just sit and you in thought, and the song come on and you hear every lyric of the song, and you can feel where she's coming from.
That's true. Yeah.
And so that's when I started liking the song, when I actually heard the lyrics. And I'm like, wow, that was a very creative song. And then, of course, I'm a big fan of Marvin Gaye. To put the Night Shift background beat to the song was like, wow. I was just, I thought it was artistry. I thought it was a good touch. And next song today was the release of Kelly Rowland, Kisses Down Low. What y'all thought about that? In my opinion, I like the video. I love the video. The songs would still have to grow on me, because I love Ice. Like, Ice was good, but I don't think Ice got as much attention as her previous songs. But when it comes to Kisses Down Low, the video to me was like one of her better videos than the other videos that she have made. I guess because she was by herself, and of course she was acting like pin-uppy. So I thought it was a great video. So.
I thought the video gave me everything. Because Kelly Rowland is just that sexy chocolate black. Yeah,
And she got thicker too.
Okay. Kelly.
Thicker as a snicker.
Call me. But I'm just saying, I like it because I feel like she's actually coming into her own. I feel like she is no longer like Kelly Rowland, formerly of Destiny's Child, anymore. She's Kelly Rowland, solo artist. And I feel like this song is actually another way of pushing her out, because I mean, Motivation was that actual way of making her, stand out as a solo artist, but this was actually more like, as video wise, stand out more as she can do it by herself with nobody else in the background, and she really proved that by not really having anybody.
Yeah. As for me, I thought the video, I don't know, to me when I saw the video I was like, it's hot, all the colors pop, but it kind of was like a ode to Bootylicious because of the color scheme in it. That's what I thought about when I saw it. Like, it reminded me of like the Bootylicious color scheme in the background, and I'm like, okay, is that like a?
At a moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Love you, Michelle. She was outstepping that video, but love you though. I love you though. But okay. But yeah, it was a good video. And now I heard something that made me feel like I was at a funeral today. It was horrible and ratchet. So, with that being in mind, well, not that ratchet bitch, another ratchet bitch from the ATL, Sierra, what was you doing?
Oh, man.
I want to know what was the logic behind the bullshit and fuckery of that song. because I did not get it at all. I don't know what, it wasn't giving me anything. I don't know what you was doing, but me hearing it, you made my ears bleed. I had to go get a fucking new eardrum because it hurt my ears. You hurt me to the core. You hurt me to the core. What's the name of the song again?
Body Party?
Body Party.
Bitch Can't Get a Break? What?
No,
Body
It's Body Party.
Body Party. It made me feel like I was in a body bag because it was a horrible song. Because I like, don't get me wrong, CC, when you came out with Got Me Good, it made me think about the back in the day with My Goodies and stuff. It seemed like it could have been on that album. And then when you came out with the little slow track, it was great also. But your problem to me as an artist, you wait too long to come out with an album. And that's why you have poor album sales. Because you come out with 3 or 4 or 5 singles before you drop an album. People are over you by the time. You wait like 6 months to a year to drop out a whole album. And people are like, I don't want that shit. I heard a single. It's not gonna give me anything.
I could go burn it.
Yes.
Or download it.
I don't want to burn it. I can just hear it on the radio. So
the song, I mean, don't get me wrong. The song, I from the first couple listens, I didn't like it. It would definitely have to grow on me, but I don't see it growing on me, and I want to like the song. I want something to like from you, Sierra, but it's just like. I don't.
I like her makeup.
I'm trying, but it's like she's actually. I'm really like I want to try, like, cause she like I remember those days of 1 2 Step and Goodies and
exactly.
And like when it was like, oh wow, these singles, these hits they were hits, and now it's just kind of like I feel like you're putting out songs
she's
to try
trying too hard
compete with other people.
Exactly.
When it's like. You know your lane. Why are you trying to step into other people's lane?
Exactly. To me, it sounded like. When I heard it, I was like, okay, this sounds like she was trying to be on the same page as Dance For You with Beyonce. And it was like, no. It's like you dancing in the corner somewhere. But,
it was like sampled from another song, too.
Yeah, My Boo.
My Boo, yeah, it was.
By Ghost Town DJ. Yeah, DJ Ghost Town.
I was just like, wait, what are you doing? I was really, when I heard that, that's when I kind of was like, done.
Like I said, it was okay. It's just it sounded like it's like you put an extension to like a surgeon. That's what I thought about when I heard it. I'm like, this sounds like one of those old tracks. Like, girl, I recorded 50 songs, but I'm gonna put these 10 on my track, and I'm gonna keep these 40 over here, and maybe I could go through them later. I could keep a little catalog going. And oh, you know what? We did have that song, Body Party. Grab that, throw on the CD.
Well, CC, I don't know who's backing and financially backing your career.
Yourself.
No, she's still signed to a major label.
Yeah, but I think she's mainly kind of backing us. Well, yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Epic is still.
L.A. Reid said he was going to help her.
Right now, L.A. Reid, you need to help her more because right now you're looking like a joke in the music industry. I'm just gonna keep it real and 100 because everybody that have you featuring on, they give you the whack ass track like this shit with fucking Nicki Minaj with the song she was featured on. That was horrible. Then they always try to give you this little background singing, and it's just not right, CC. I was your biggest fan when you first came out, but you have disappointed me in the last 2 albums. Not as disappointing because most of the tracks were good, but I don't think whoever is backing you they're not promoting you right. They're not promoting you right. They're making the wrong tracks come out that shouldn't even be out. Because you are better than that, CC. So, in my opinion, you need new backers. Because the backers that you have, they probably have better artists that they have right now. And they focus on them before they focus on you. So, they're not giving a fuck about what you are doing. So, baby, it's time to move on. She's still with the same record people?
Epic, right?
She's with Epic now.
That's the one she's been with?
She started from label to label,
yeah.
so.
Oh, she a label hoe. Well, that's been in mind. It might be you.
You know what?
It might just be you, CC.
I'm gonna keep hope alive and
I'm
say
gonna keep hope alive too.
This CD is gonna get better, and I think I'm gonna end up liking it eventually because I'm in love with Sorry. Got Me Good. It's hot.
CC,
I like
you one
it.
of those artists. I know I'm about an album because I bought the other 4 albums that you dropped. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go out there like a dumbass fool to support you because I think I'm the only one buying the album. You, your mom, and you, and me, and whoever.
I can't.
But
I can't.
Speaking of fucking up in music, I heard that Rihanna canceled a lot of her tour dates.
Why she canceled her tour dates?
It was a supposed medical emergency, laryngitis.
Smoking.
But it was laryngitis.
Smoking.
But the news said it was laryngitis.
Smoking. Rihanna, I love you to the core. But you have to really understand your vocal cords are muscle. And when you smoke the way that you smoke, because you wake up and you like waking bacon and you like, I'm smoking on the beach, like, fuck your face, I'm on my fan, whatever like that, and you smoking 24/7. That does nothing to help you when you get on stage and you need to sing live for 2.5 hours. And like before the show, you just basically blowed out 2 blunts. And like you trying to get on stage and trying to sing. What are you doing with your life? Really?
But I think that's an excuse because you use your laryngitis. You use your larynx to actually sing. Rihanna to me do not actually sing. So that was an excuse that I'm sorry. Rihanna, you know I can do that in my shower, washing my dick. You are not singing like that.
Oh God!
Like to me, that is an excuse. That's an excuse to just back out some of your tour that you was going to do something else. Maybe with Chris Brown. Who just say we don't know?
Ain't nobody business.
Allegedly,
because it ain't nobody
business. It ain't nobody business.
It's my business because you in the public eye. But like I said, you got to use your larynx for actual singing. Like I could see rest her soul, Whitney Houston saying my larynx, or Mariah Carey saying my larynx, or Tony Braxton saying my larynx, but not Rihanna. You better look at no. No, you ain't using your larynx. You're using your throat. You just say it.
Stop, because you about to go. I know you're going to go. We wish for a speedy recovery, Rihanna. We hope that you get back on your tour date. Stop smoking on the beach.
Anyway, as far as tour dates go, Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake have announced that they are going on tour together. It's going to be called the Summer of the Legends.
I'm going to see that.
So, as of right now, it's select cities and select dates right now. As far as it's coming here to New Orleans, I'm not really sure, but keep looking into it.
Real quick, saying who coming here to New Orleans last night, Solange came here at the House of Blues, and I heard that she tore it to shreds. So congratulations, Solange. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I heard you did an amazing performance. You stepped out of your sister's shadow. Well, I thought you always was out of your sister's shadow because to me, you are one of those creative artists that being overlooked. Because when I say some of your last album, well, not your last one, the one before that with Tony and
Singing Hitler's Dreams, something like that.
Had some.
I know something.
Yeah, we had Fragile on there and Tony, and who would have thought that Tony was the other night? Like I was like, yes, the other night. Why? Like yes, I would have been in love by now if it wasn't for a lot of those bitches I knew. But yeah, girl, you did it. You did it.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
You did that shit.
But sticking in the Knowles family, we're gonna talk a little more about some recent occurrences that's happening to a couple of our celebrities. Their personal information has been like hacked and leaked on the internet. I read like a few Jay-Z, Beyonce, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton, Donald Trump, and even Michelle Obama. Their like bank information, how much they've been making this year, their social security numbers, their credit reports have all been leaked on this website. And literally, from what I heard, the story came out, I believe it was 2 days ago. And what happened was, it was all on this website. And I guess people thought it was an actual joke. So the website was up for a couple days. And people literally went on and like was able to hack into these celebrities' accounts. And I mean, honestly, I want to know about our celebrities. I want to know more about them, but I feel like there's certain things like that. I don't need to know. That's too much. Nobody should. I don't want to know y'all personal information like that. So I feel as though we should have a line that needs to be drawn of how much is too much. So I think that once the FBI has gotten into it, the LAPD is involved, and I think once this situation is handled, I think the people that are caught, I think they're going to face some major jail time and fines.
Oh, absolutely.
But the question I really want to ask y'all is, I know our job is to kind of talk about the news of celebrities and what's going on in their lives, but how far is too far? How much do you think do we need to know everything about our favorite celebrities?
Honestly, no. I think people are entitled to their own privacy. That's just the thing. Like, I don't want to know every time Fat Joe, somebody goes to jail for tax evasion and this and that. And that's the thing. Like, sometimes as stands, we go a little too far. And I've said it before. We go above and beyond, and sometimes it becomes too cynical. It's too crazy at times. And I think we do need to know that these people are people just like us, and they need their own privacy. They're entitled to their own space, and they need their own. And I think as fans, we need to learn to respect that.
Well, in my opinion, I feel like there's two types of celebrity. You have the celebrity that's want to be out there like that and want everything shown, which mostly to me are like reality stars. Mm-hmm. But then when you come to like celebrities that like to keep it personal, like I feel like Beyonce is a personal celebrity. Mm-hmm. She don't want all of her information thrown out like that. But when you look at someone like, I'm going to say Rihanna. If you look at Rihanna, I feel like Rihanna is like one of those celebrities that want everything out like that. Like, you ought to know where to draw a boundary. Mm-hmm. So, I like certain things I see when I see posted on these tabloids websites or TMZ or National Enquirer or Wendy Williams.
How you doing?
Come on, stop.
Come on. I feel like you do so much to try to bash a celebrity, but at the end of the day, you are more than a celebrity. You are a human. You are what God made you. Mm-hmm. So you don't want everything in the public eye. If you take a shower naked, why is it in our business to see a photo of you naked in the shower? Or you want to be sexy and send your boyfriend a picture of you in a nude or in a lingerie, why is it our business to see that? I feel like they do too much, and I feel like there should be more laws, because there's a lot of laws to protect the paparazzi because freedom of speech and all that, and the press. But I feel like it should be more laws to protect the actual person, because I don't feel like there's enough laws to protect me from going out or you all, because I'm not the celebrity yet, but to protect you all from going out in public and just being snapped. I feel like it's unfair for you all. And of course, I can sit here all day and bash you, talk about you, or do whatever about you. But at the end of the day, I respect all of you, because you all have done something that has been a dream of mine for a long time. You have made it. But and at the end of the day, you are entitled to your privacy.
I think, like, I agree with what you were saying. I call it more of the Kim Kardashian effect.
Exactly.
I think once you become famous, there's a sense of privacy that you kind of immediately give up, because everyone wants to know you, they want to know about your life. But there's also those key moments in your life that you can't control and that can be private. And I feel as though there's people that's when you need to really be more concerned with who you allow around you, because that's how most of the information gets leaked out. And it's not really the celebrity actually, saying, well, I want this out. It's always somebody that they have told in that camp or somebody around them that leaks out that information. So it's really like you have a certain amount of information that you can't. There's certain things you can't hide from getting out. You can't hide that you're pregnant. You can't hide that you're getting married. You can't hide that you're getting a divorce. You can't hide that you're buying a house in this area. That's the stuff you can't hide because it's public record. But you can hide, you going to have an abortion. You can hide stuff that like how you like, what clothes you're wearing, what would you like to buy, like if you shop online. Like, you can't hide certain things about you. But I think we as a public, we kind of want to know everything. We want to know like what size Victoria's Secret draws you up to that extent. But I think there's things like that we don't really need to. I don't need to know that.
Exactly.
We don't. I don't personally. I don't want to know that, because I feel like there's things that those things keep you sane. Because at a certain time, it's like you leak all this information about you is leaked out. You have nothing really to go home with, like, because everything else is out. It's like, well, hell, I can do whatever I want because I'm out. But that doesn't mean like when you go home at night you have anything to hold on to. You have no like type of grounding, no one to keep you like say, okay, this is where you come from, because everything that you know is this celebrity now, and your head's gotten so big. It's just like, well, fuck it, it's already gonna be out, so I'm just gonna let it be out.
And see, and that's why I think that what drove certain celebrities to do the things they have done. When you look at Britney Spears and the way she had came out, she's better now, but when she first came out and everything happened, she's shaving her head, she's doing this, she's doing that. Or you look at recently like Lindsay Lohan or Amanda Bynes, you see them, they all are like doing so much because they like, I guess they showing that people really don't care. So if people don't care, why should I care about myself? That's what it seems like, but it's like it's making them, of course it's fun and entertainment and we found it amusing, but it's affecting the person themselves. Like you should worry about that person instead of worry about your entertainment, about how to make that person look. Like we're at the end of the day, we're still human. So
is it, let me ask this, is it sad to say that we as people, as humans, we like to see, especially these people we put on pedestals, do we like to see them self-destruct?
I think we do. I think because I feel like when you see a celebrity, especially certain people, you feel, I guess you could say you feel like a little jealous, especially if you a person that always wanted to be in the business. Like you probably feel like a little jealous because, oh, they made it, and you see them on TV all the time. You see them always on the cover of magazines or in music or whatever, or award shows. But then you see them and you was like, oh, and when they self-destruct, you like, oh, that's good for that bitch. Or, oh, wow, she fell on her face. That's good for her. Or if something bad happens or they end up in the hospital, or even, God's sakes, dying. It's like you think it's funny. Or, because I remember when Whitney Houston did die, when she did pass away, like I was saddened. A lot of other people were saddened. But then at the same time, I heard people making jokes like, oh, she deserved it. Or she was going down that path. But in my mind, if she was going down that path, don't you think if you were in that same boat, wouldn't you want someone to encourage you to not to go down that path?
To help you, yeah.
Or even if it was a paparazzi or the tabloids, don't you think you should have backed off a little? Or try to sit there and say, wow, we going to that screen? Because you go to the screen. So if you can back off of certain celebrities, I think everything will be much better. Because everybody should not be ridiculed the way they do. Unless you're Sierra.
Wow. Exactly. That I agree with that, and that's like the whole the Carrie Hilson tweet thing.
Yeah.
Like every